and this is GamerKulture.
Yeah, I like doing the adventure games. Like, we just did, me and my girlfriend Jocelyn, we finished Uncharted 1. We're on part 2.
Right.
I played all 3, but I got to catch her up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing that.
Education, it's good. It's important.
Yeah, and then
individual.
Tomb Raider. Have you guys done the latest Tomb Raider?
Yeah. Okay. Latest? No. The
Latest, but the previous
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the reboot. I played that. Loved the hell out of it. Love it more than Uncharted.
It is.
I just started that,
good.
actually. Yeah.
He's playing that, right?
Yeah, I got my brother got me a PS4 for my birthday with that game, and like I played up to the whole deer shooting scene. And was like, wow, this is like super survival.
That's like the first part of the game, dude.
Yeah, it's actually the demo.
It really does. Towards the end of the game, you start getting into that Uncharted-ness of like, I've got guns and bullets for days.
Yeah.
So you can get a little more like gun crazy with it. Uncharted for me is like, this is really fun if I was still a teenager, where it's like, bullets everywhere. I never need to reload because there's a gun on the ground now.
See, I love those. That's like Serious Sam for me. Just pick up the gun and start shooting.
Whereas with the new Tomb Raider, I love like the sneaky survival. I love stealth games. So
Right.
like it was so much more like there's 10 dudes here. They will never know I was here if I play around. Or they'll sick a dog on me and I'm dead. But I mean, that's my fault.
Yeah. Well, you could go in guns blazing, but
I mean,
you could. It'll work for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can notice if there's nobody to notice.
Yeah.
So just go in
I'm
guns blazing.
not guilty if there's no witnesses.
Yes.
oh, dude, our friend Ricky, he played Metal Gear for the first time, and he loved it. Right, he played it by himself, and we came back to talk about it. So what'd you think? What'd you think? You know, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh my god, dude, it was freaking awesome. It was amazing. Like, and he was telling us about how he went through with launcher, and like he didn't know you're supposed to sneak around.
Oh
like,
no!
here, just full on balls out.
Well, if he's
Wow,
having fun with it,
Duke
that's his way of playing.
It's good to know that you can play it that way if you wanted to, though.
Right. It is a lot
This
harder.
box, I don't know what for. Do I store my guns in it?
That's crazy though, man.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I can't stand those stuff. I'm really bad in real life too. Like if I were to try and go into a room and like stealth anything, like you would just hear a fart and I'd be just, that's it, done. You know.
Oh my god! Alrighty, so anything else you want to add about the game before we start getting into our kind of sillier questions about anything about the Kickstarter, your experiences while developing the game, anything?
Right. Well, I think it's important for anyone who's watching. We're actually giving the alpha demo away today only.
Alpha or beta?
What's that?
Is it the alpha or the beta demo?
Alpha demo.
It's definitely enough.
So this is the one that you've played. So like we're not releasing this to the public. We're only releasing it to the press and bloggers and stuff. But if you are not a member of the press, you can get it today only. This is the only way you can get it as the public. So that's if you give to the Kickstarter, and it can be at any level. We don't care. It could be the $10 level, the $10,000 level. Like we just want to say thank you for helping us on day one because we need it. I put a year into this since I failed the first time. So yeah, we really just want to say thanks to everyone for today, and that's how we're doing that. So if you want to play it too, if you're out there, go to Kickstarter right after this or on the side, however you'd like to do things, and get it now. Get it today. So you can play it and mess with humans too.
We should just market that.
Yeah. But yeah, we got after the first two and a half hours this morning. We launched it at 7 a.m. 2 hours later, they featured us. So we're currently featured on Kickstarter. Yeah, I was blown away by that. So that should help us with something, And we're going to PAX next week. I don't know if you're going to cover that in a question coming up, but. We're going down to San Antonio, Texas, to show the demo at PAX. Yeah, so that's
really good to know. We'll share that around for people so they know. Hey, if they want to meet you guys, PAX South,
and they can play the demo there at the booth. So
awesome.
Also bring catchphrase.
Perfect.
There you go.
Alrighty, so now we're gonna get into our fun questions. For both you guys. Did you grow up using a Game Shark or any other method to cheat through games, and are you ashamed of it?
We could never afford. This is actually earlier, like Game Genie. Do you remember when we had a
Game Genie, yeah.
We always
man.
wanted Game Genie, but we couldn't afford it. And finally, for one Christmas, we got it and realized how lame it was. Like, we felt ashamed, and two, I guess the way the Game Genie worked at that time was to kind of hack the game, and it didn't always do so cleanly. So sometimes it just made things worse.
For yourself, because I thought Game Genie was awesome, man. You could moon jump with Mario. You could glitch the game. I thought glitching games was cool for some reason.
Right.
You could do so many things. Yeah, I loved Game Genie. I had no problems with that. After you play it through the real way, like a man, then you can play with Game
said.
Genie.
So you said you really like game glitches and like glitching your way through a game. Are you into like speed running then? Like I know they just did Austin's Games Done Quick for charity.
I love watching that because that's amazing, and I love like doing it myself. But like I don't like actually time myself. You know what I mean? Like because it's really hard. Mm-hmm. But I love to watch some crazy like 12-year-old kid just jump through Mario in like 1 minute.
Wish you could be.
Yeah, like that's super cool.
I don't think either of us are good enough to do speedruns.
Yeah, we're not. I'll watch someone play the crap out of a game now.
Is that
no? I'll hear you.
Is that something you want to see for Liquid Metal? Like Liquid Metal speedruns?
I would love that. I would love that, and I purposely left a human meter. How many times you kill a human? And there's a lot of room for a lot of zeros in that. So I want to see who kills the most humans. That's gonna be. We'll post it on the website. I'll say that right now. Whoever kills the most humans, we'll post the latest proof of that on our site.
Nice. Make a note. Forgetting like that.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to send in a screenshot first.
Well, you guys are going to make this available, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, on Steam? Yeah?
We got greenlit on Steam.
Right.
And so, yeah, we're going to release on there, no doubt. And then we're going to release it through ourselves, PC and Mac. Mm. And then, obviously anything past that is dependent on how much we can hype this thing up.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're going to do it on Steam, you have achievements on Steam.
That's true.
So there you go.
There it is.
You reach like certain milestones. You can do those cards that people get where, like, hey, the first time you interact with a character, you get a card. Achievements, you get cards.
Like trophies, right? For PlayStation type of thing.
Exactly,
right?
Well, exactly the same.
The cards are like trading cards, but you can consume them, and they turn into like real money, like cents.
Okay.
But the achievements are like any other achievements on any game. So, like you said, hey, you kill a million humans, have an achievement for it.
And it's actually safe and legal to do so because it's just a game. It's not.
There you go.
Double bonus.
Alrighty, so silly question here, guys. Oatmeal Man, explain.
Yeah. So we've always, like anybody growing up in our era, you watch 80s and 90s movies, and you just love that Friday night horror flick that comes on. Half-naked chicks getting tore up by a machete. We're like...
Real feel-good movies.
Yeah,
childhood movies. Night of the Comet, any movie with Night of the in the title.
And we grew up to film little skits, like SNL skits for fun. And, one day we're like, man, we want to make a full-on movie. So we're like, let's make a horror film. We've always wanted to do that. That's got to be cheap and easy.
Yeah.
Like, what can we possibly do? What hasn't been done? And someone threw out, like, Oatmeal Monster? And we're like, oh my god, that's so ridiculous.
And it was a joke at first because we were like up all night trying to think of ideas and we couldn't think, remember? And someone said that and we're like, okay, funny, let's get back on task. And then after another few hours of not thinking of anything better, it's like, let's just go with the oatmeal idea.
Yeah, and we just, it was just too ridiculous. We're like, let's do that. And since it's our first time, if we screw it up, you can't really care if someone screws up a title like that. You know what I mean? So like, it was our learning curve film.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah, make sure like everyone in the movie is like one of our friends or family members. Like everyone did it for free. Like it was that.
The whole movie was actually filmed in a single room.
Yeah, in a garage. Yeah.
Oh, exploiting free labor.
Oh yeah.
Oh totally. No, it was all about shit, man.
It was a lot of fun, and there's like so much bonus features. Like if you buy the DVD, because like we filmed everything. There's like 2 hours of like behind the scenes, and it's more interesting than the movie. Well,
the special features are better than the movie itself.
But it was a blast, man. I love that we did Oatmeal Man. It was so cool, and that opened the doors to like, oh, if we can do that, we can do other stuff.
Yeah,
like I mean
the NSYNC dancer.
I want to go into that real quick.
So, can you elaborate? I'm not sure I follow.
What's
that's
with these
on...
questions, Kuma? I mean,
That
come
was on
on.
IMDb. You're credited as a backup dancer in an NSYNC video.
You do your research, sir. I like this.
I didn't know that. I'm not curious now. What is?
Okay, I have a weird background. So we came
Yeah,
here.
I know. I read your IMDb.
Okay, I started out in LA as a model. So like I was okay. You know
Was
Tilly's.
it the hair? Was it that 90 like surfer's boy look?
I had this for like almost my whole life. No, I came here and I did Tilly's first. Their first shoot. You know Tilly's, the brand, the store.
Yeah.
They like let's start getting into like marketing campaigns and make a flyer or circular or whatever they call it back then. And I was like on their first campaign. I was like there with the the button down shirt and like the shoes, like surfer dude. And I did that, and like everyone at school was like, "Oh my god, I saw your thing!" So like that lit me up, and I was like, "Man, I want to do more of this." So so I got into acting and like extra work type of thing. Anyone that's not from California, extra work is when you're like an extra in the background of a movie. So like you're not the main dude.
When you work as an extra, yeah.
You're the guy in the back that's like in the crowd, and you don't have the camera on you. You just pretend you're talking. So I did that for years, and then I did some acting, and so I ended up in an NSYNC video, Moby video. I was in what is it? Goo Goo Dolls. The Here Is Gone. That one you can actually see. I had like long hair down to here, but a lot of these you film and like you don't even see yourself. But the Goo Goo Dolls one, that was pretty legit. You can see me pretty good there, I guess. But yeah, I never did anything huge.
We used to try and go find, like, if it was a movie you could find somewhere or a show you could see, we used to try, our friends would try and find, like, their shots, and try and, like, make it look dumb and then, like, have a little screening and stuff. Like, oh, look, this is what you were doing in that party scene, something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, me and my best friend Sal, he actually does a voice in the game. We used to do extra work together, right? And so we were on the set of Sweetest Thing. It's with Cameron Diaz, Kelly Bundy. What's her real name? Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
We were on that, right? So we had like a week shoot. It was a club scene, right? So there's like a bunch of extras, and they're in the club, right? And for some reason, we had this stupid thing where like our friend would do this when he thought something was cool, and we just picked up on that. So we're like, dude, every scene, let's from across the room be like. I shit you not, all week, every single shot, we were doing this, right? Okay, fast forward 2 years, the movie finally comes out. We're like, oh, dude, let's watch it. We're going to see us. No shots of us doing that.
Oh.
And I think the sad part about that is that the directors were probably editing the movie and said, okay, they're doing it in this one shot. Let's try and get a shot without them doing that. And every shot, you guys had it. By the time they got to shot number 10, screw these guys. Cut them out of the film.
Yeah. We probably made a nightmare for some editor somewhere. But
oh, that is hilarious.
What was that movie? There was a movie, and I forget what it was called, where the extras supposed to go by in a truck and like throw a can of soda at the actual actor, but he like actually says like "screw you" or something like that, and hits him with it, and so they had to bump up his pay because he had a speaking line out like the take.
Oh no, that's a rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what you should have done. You should just been throwing shit out. It's like I either get fired or I make a ton of money.
Oh right. It was like the shoot. No, it was like that for Pirates of the Caribbean. I was one of the redcoats in there.
Yeah.
You know how there's the Marines there? Yeah, I was a redcoat for like 2 weeks on the first Pirates. So like I was on the ships. Like that was like the most crazy experience of my life. Like, and this was before Pirates was Pirates, right? Mm-hmm. So like I'm on set. I'm dressed as a redcoat. I got my musket. I've been through my week of like military training. That they have to put you through even though you're an extra. And so like prior to the first Pirates, Orlando Bloom wasn't Orlando Bloom yet. He was the elf from Lord of the Rings, right? So in my mind, that guy is the long silver-haired dude. So I'm like chilling on set, talking to Orlando Bloom like he's just some other guy. I'm like, oh, so like you're an extra? He's like, oh no, I've got a pot. I'm gonna rehearse my lines. The real like, oh, cool, man, that's cool, good for you, man. Like it's like Orlando Bloom. Now I realize what I was doing. Like, oh, good for you, brother. Got a couple lines.
Dude, I did that with Steve Cardenas when he was doing a voice for the game. I was in the he's the guy from Power Rangers, so he's got a career obviously. And I didn't know him, though, at the time. I was in the booth doing some footage for Sean for behind-the-scenes stuff, and he was doing with another voice actor. They finished up their lines, And I was like congratulating them both, and I congratulated Steve. I said, "You did a great job. Do you voice act and all that?" And he gave this brief look of like, kind of, "Do you know who I am?" But he was really cool. But he had this brief look of like, "That's an interesting, I just immediately like sweat.
Steve is super cool.
By the way, Sean, I'm reading chat here. Flog says hi. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, what's up, Flog? Yeah, that's Zachary Mateo. He does the voice for Flog, the little sidekick robot.
Oh, I'm like,
that's the voice actor.
It rings a bell. I'm like, I've heard that tossed somewhere.
I believe is Andy on there? Andy Tran, or Creative Style?
Yeah, Creative Style's here. He's been talking.
What's up, Andy?
I think Sean wants to go on his list of people who promised to text him or something.
All right. Do you guys have any last minute things you want to say for the recording? We'll keep the stream going, but we'll cut the recording off. For,
okay.
A little bit.
Well, what else is left? I guess we're going to PAX.
Yeah, the game should work. You'd be able to play and all that, and hopefully, there's a couple of these.
Right. And yeah, we're super excited because that's where we grew up, San Antonio, Texas, and that's where it is. And we haven't been back in 20 years, so I personally can't wait to go look at our school's torn down. What happened here? What is this Starbucks? So we're gonna go get that whole nostalgic, that whole thing going, and
very cool.
I'm mostly excited for when we were there. It was when Ninja Turtles were big when they first came out. So me and my friend Sal, we used to travel the city by sewer. We had a map. We knew how to get around the city via the sewer. And we had the map so we could go to the mall through the sewer. We know how to get to school. And we kind of just did that. So I'm going to look for
You're not going to do that again, are you?
And it was all access to the main sewer point by his old place. So I'm going to go find the main access to that. I had my first kiss in the sewer. It's ridiculous. With a girl.
Jesse, did he ever come home smelling like a little off? Like if you've been rolling in sewage? What are you doing?
I never believed him until years later. He told me, I was like, "Wait, you guys really went through the sewer? That's just ridiculous."
And you know Sal, and you know it's true.
This guy he's talking about does that kind of thing. He'll tell you a ridiculous story, and you think it's just BS, right? But then he gives you this deadpan look, and you can't deny it. It's like, I think he really went into space, or whatever he told you. It's like
because he did.
Because he did. Sewer memories.
Alrighty, so as we wrap up the recording here, we'll let the stream go a bit longer if you guys are okay for hanging out a bit and chatting more. But where can people find you? Sean, Jesse, where can they find you individually, the Kickstarter, the website, everything?
Oh, I've been linking the Kickstarter in the chat a couple times.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, good. Okay, so Kickstarter's there. Yeah. Our website, www.liquidmetalgame.com.
You not just pull it up right now.
You can't even see it. It's probably glaring. But liquidmetalgame.com, that's kind of our funnel to everything. So if you go there and you want something, you can find Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. And then there are personal...
This banner is spelled right?
This? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm teasing from a conversation we had when we first started
Jocelyn, is that how you spell metal?
It's a porn site or something, and everyone's gonna think we're wrong.
No, Sean, even you corrected the spelling when we first met over Twitter, right?
That's what I was referring to. Yeah, you guys had turn spelled wrong or something.
Yeah, our main marketing image. He's like, I think you spelled this wrong, dude. I
remember that.
If you like typos, this is definitely the game for you.
Do you want any personal accounts?
I'm a very reticent person. Basically, on the Liquid Metal side, if someone for some reason needs to get in touch with me, they can do so through there. They'll find me. So.
All right. Same here, but I go by the Shonsta. It's this thing that started a while ago. If you just type in SHONSTA, I have a whole website of the Shonsta era of my life. I usually respond to emails through there, so it's like Shonsta.com or. It's really easy to find me, so go there, hit me up, watch some of my YouTube videos. I spent 2 years of my life doing these really intricate guitar videos
Nice.
that I no longer do. So go enjoy it, have fun.
Really likes invitation, free beer and pizza as well. So.
Is it a Creative Style? Also, just link the Facebook link, so we'll have that on there, as well as
Shonsta.
Shonsta.com. Okay. We've got that. Anything else you want to plug?
That's it for now. I mean, you covered the current and then the back stuff, Oatmeal Man. So I think that's everything.
No, you know what? Talking about Oatmeal Man, it's like, giggle, giggle, laugh, laugh. But like, you guys have like a feature film on IMDb. Like, that's awesome.
It's a real kind of thing, like you don't really think about it like that, but then every now and then someone says, "Oh yeah, IMDb page," and it's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, we did that."
Yeah,
It was what?
Yeah. Well, it was our first time taking like the fun elements of like let's hang out with the camera to like let's follow through, with something and put it out there. Because we were doing skits before YouTube was YouTube, so by the time we were burned out from doing skits, YouTube just started and we were all old and everyone started having kids and stuff. So we're like, all our funny skits, were just nowhere now.
But I think, to be honest, they were like funnier in hindsight to us. When you go back and watch the cold light of day, to be honest,
it was all inside jokes.
it was all inside jokes.
That's the hardest part of humor, right? Like trying to write something that's funny that other people are going to get.
Yeah.
Like I can make a joke that my friends and family are going to laugh at. The guy I've never met, he's going to be like, "What is this joke?"
That's like the epitome of that. Have you guys ever seen Badder Santa?
Bad Santa, yes. Badder Santa, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, well, if you get the cuss words and stuff, it's the same with just all the cuss words added in, like you can imagine, just this really. But there's this scene in the movie where like Billy Bob Thornton is at a bar or something, and there's this dude. There's like this dude sitting across from him and giving him this like evil eye. And so as that scene's coming up, our friend who brought the movie over said, "Okay, you guys got to get ready for this one scene. It's gonna be hilarious. Just watch, right?" So Billy Bob's staring across the bar. This guy stares back and he just says, "Ass clown," right? And the camera moves on. It's kind of funny, but we don't get it. And he's just looking at us like, "Huh? You guys?" And we're like, "Nothing. It's just So that for me is the epitome of the whole awkwardness, Jokes for colossal theater back then in the videos we used to do. But I mean, it was good fun, like Sean said, it did kind of prepare us for Oatmeal Man in that, we knew how to hold a camera pretty much, and everything after that was like, all right, let's hope we can do a couple scenes together to make a full movie.
And try to put up like a fake set that you make out of household items,
Everything was styrofoam.
All right, so wrapping things up on ass clowns and how to hold a camera. Thank you everybody that's watching right now, the recording and the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. For all of your gamer culture needs, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV, and thegrandgeekgathering.com. This show has been brought to you by the Grand Geek Gathering Network. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us. And a special thanks to the band Carbonine for granting us permission of their use of the song Say I Am. Join the gathering, stay cultured, have a great week, and card GGG!